Every other major world economy is doing poorly compared to the United States. Russia's going through a civil war, military decapitation, and losing the war in Ukraine. There's a lot of civil unrest. China's entire manufacturing sector, which it is solely reliant upon to be a strong economy, is experiencing deflation, which is catastrophic. It is getting worse every month. They are at now negative 4.6%. deflation. India and the European Union are not doing much better. Bear with me for 2.5 minutes as I explain something about a currency, what it exports, and what it imports. If you want to export your goods, you want your currency to be low because it makes your products cheaper and other countries buy it. Now, if your currency is very strong, if it's priced very high, then that means you can buy other countries' stuff for cheaper. We call that imports. Look at China, which is a very export-heavy country. Okay, you see their currency has dropped in value. It's quite low, but their exports, which are here, this bottom part, that's exports. Their exports haven't skyrocketed. Their exports are actually very flat, even though their currency is at a 15-year low. And their imports are also stagnant, not doing very well. In fact, they're actually diminishing. Let's look at India. All right, it's the same thing. This is their currency right up here, the rupee. These are their imports. These are their exports. Okay, their rupee has been dropping like crap. And look, they are not importing more. In fact, they're importing less and they are exporting less. Their economy is not doing well. Let's look at the European Union. You see EUR, USD. Okay, so the euro has been rising. It's been growing against the dollar. But look at their imports. Their imports are dropping even though their currency is stronger. And look at their exports. Since 2023, taken a nosedive. So they are buying less. Oops, not buying less. They're selling less because this is their exports. Let's compare the United States dollar, its imports, and its exports. All right, this is going to be fun. Check this out. Okay, so the strength of the dollar as measured by something called the DXY has been growing tremendously. And look at US exports. It has also grown quite a bit, and it is not dropping anywhere near to the level of any of the other world economies. And look at our imports. Same thing. It has been rising, and it has barely dropped. Now, what's more important is we are selling our goods for more expensive than they've ever been, and we're selling a lot of it. I'm not saying that the US overall economy is doing great, but we are doing much better than every other major world economy. I know Brazil's doing okay, but they're still a relatively small economy, especially compared to China or the US. At the very least, the US economy is the shiniest turd.